Yeah, hello guys. You are welcome to another sessions of the training, and I have explained a lot about shadow band of a thing, the problems it causes to your account. And I can tell you people that are ensuring they are not shadow banned, they are making other easy. Even creating accounts is at ease. Everything is at ease for them. No verification. They don't bring verification. They don't bring any problems to them. But it is because you are shadow banned. Normally you are smart. You use VPN, you use proxy, you use VPS. Even when you want to create your first gig, you try to create some gig title because you know that if you make use of direct gig you want to create like Shopify or WordPress, Fiverr will not approve it. You are smart. But you are not smarter than these people. Now, you know, when you use VPN, you use all the extensions, goes through you block origin. All you are trying to do is that you are blocking the fingerprint and you are trying to let them know that you are ensuring that the IP, like the IP you are getting from the proxy, everything is new. You know, when you go to a website like Scamalytics, if you go to a website like this, Scamalytics now, if you go to this website now, this particular website called Scamalytics, if you go there, it's going to tell you your fraud score. Yes, it's going to let you know your fraud score. By knowing your fraud score, you will know that, oh, this IP is fresh, this IP is not safe. Now, just imagine, this is my own direct connection. You know, there is no proxy, nothing is attached. You can see the fraud score is 75. It is potentially high fraud risk. And when you get your VPN ready, you get your proxy, you have a reduced fraud score. But mind you, these people are smarter. The system is developed in a way whereby whatever proxy you use to hide your IP to get a new IP, they can still monitor your ISP, Internet Service Provider, which literally means the source of your connection. If you are using MTN, you will get the connections from MTN data, Glow data. These people are smart. Now, let me now tell you something. Some of you, like in one way or the other, the true things you guys are not the two things that you guys are not really careful, you don't put mind on, they are two. Your ISP and the MAC. Now, let me tell you something. You see, Fiverr secured their website, and all these developers, all their developers, they make sure like it is a level of security. You will notice that even in a country, there are some problems that local security will take care of. There are some problems police will take care of it. There are some problems soldiers, the army will take care of it. And there are some problems that will involve navy. You know, all those naval officers, they are the one that can handle it. Now, these people, they know that normally if you just go to Fiverr now, create account, blah, 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 they will disapprove it. They will not approve it, even if you use all this measure because no proxy, no VPN bypass. These people now know that some people, you are very smart, but they know that your ISP. Now, let me tell you something. If you are creating Fiverr accounts, you know, with all the proxy, you get all this same SIM, your same SIM, same ISP. Let me be using the simple word SIM card. If the data is still on that same SIM card that you have used for some Fiverr before, or you are running hotspot for people that are still doing Fiverr to connect to your hotspot, or you have an office Wi-Fi whereby a lot of people connect to it. Though normally they have proxy on their account, but they are just connecting to it. Connecting to it, they are working on Fiverr. There is a big problem for all of you. You are facing shadow ban low key, but you don't know. But because you are still seeing some result, like normally when some people make one order out of a whole number of people that are trying working hand to get orders on Fiverr, you don't see it as a big problem. And even that person that gets the order of, let's say, one order, that means supposed to have like 200 orders, it's supposed to have like 50 orders, 70 orders, but the algorithm limits it. I have seen someone that give his Fiverr link, he scout buyers on Facebook, he give the buyer his own gig link. Imagine, Fiverr is referring another sellers to that. He said the gig is not available, of which the gig is available. Algorithm limitation is a big problem. Now, if you have created Fiverr before and there is a data connections from your SIM to that Fiverr, maybe they block it or you try to have multiple accounts, you are in this 2025, you'll be facing a lot of problems. That's why you will notice that comparing your freelancing on Fiverr in the past 4 years ago, 5 years ago to this 2025, you will see that this 2025 is hard. It's because of the algorithm limitation. That SIM, it should be of no use again. Don't bother to be using that SIM for the new Fiverr again. If you watch the second video I uploaded on YouTube, I explain how to set up something called virtual machine. I will explain in this concept here. Now, I said two things. They are the master problems you are facing because you have really tried to play smart on them without being detected, but they are still detecting. Your ISP is the number one problem. You condemn it, go and get a new SIM. That's number one thing. And second thing is that why are we using virtual machine? Your PC has something. No matter how, even if someone said you impregnated someone, there is a way they will know that you are the real owner, you are responsible for that pregnancy. We call it DNA. Every laptop, every PC, every desktop has something called MAC, Media Access Control. You can bypass a lot of things on your PC, but this MAC is like your DNA. Fiverr has developed their program. Any account, if you have created an account on Fiverr or someone even created that account on Fiverr, maybe they have a Chrome profile, different Chrome profile, just like this one. Now, if I show you something here, just like this one, here we have a lot of, yes, we have a lot of Chrome profile here. You can see this Ambarem B5 Jirela Young. You can see that there are a lot of profile. If those peoples, they have different IP, this and that, they have it on it too. But let me tell you, Fiverr already know. Algorithm will just be laughing like, oh, you think you are smart? This is where we can detect, this is where we can catch you. In fact, they will know. That is why we are using virtual machine. On your MAC, your local disk is there. Your local disk, your hard disk, yes, is there. Your MAC is registered. If you are creating new account on 2025 on that same PC, immediately on the Fiverr database, it's going to show a linkage. It's going to show a linkage like this MAC address has over 300 account on it. Let me tell you something. Something happened to a top-rated Fiverr account. Is a top-rated, top-rated account. This is not a, this is a, this top-rated account is not a 3 month top-rated like 4 years. Fiverr now they flagged the account this 2025. We tried all the best to rescue it, even to the extent that Fiverr has to give us the support to go on live call presentation. Is a top-rated. Will you believe that? When they are we insisted that we don't have any multiple, we don't have any associated, maybe there is a IP errors or something like that. Will you believe that starting from the day the account was created, they are trying to show all the logins. They now show all the related account, associated account, though we are denying it, but we know that it is because it is an office PC. A lot of people has created their even disabled account. They show the whole list. Your MAC is your DNA. It is already registered. The first day you go to Fiverr.com on that PC, even either you are the first user or you buy it as stocks, Tokumbo, and maybe people that are using it before, they have already accessed Fiverr. The MAC has been registered already. It has been registered. All the accounts you are creating on it, Fiverr will know. That's why you will be experiencing that, oh, I created a Fiverr account, and that Fiverr account, after getting first order, they bring verification. In fact, it is not, Fiverr is not working like that, but it is working for people that they know, that they detect. Now, this MAC is a problem. That is why we are moving to virtual machine. On virtual machine, you know everything is new. We are deploying new windows. Everything is new. And the second aspect is your data connection. Now, how will you solve this? The first thing you need to do is get a new SIM, whatever it is, and the SIM that has not been used for Fiverr before, make sure you get it and get a second phone, or you get all this MTN Wi-Fi, I think 15,000. If it is Airtel SIM, make sure you get it. You don't need to have 2 accounts, 3 accounts before you can be making money on Fiverr. In fact, if you can observe all these rules, if you can observe everything, if you are creating an account, the first impression, you'll be seeing like 400, 500, even the next 5, without any problems of keyword. Even before, most of us that we have been saying, maybe I don't know how to make use of keyword, I don't know how to do this, is a lie. Because then, 3 years, 4 years ago, you write the gig anyhow, and you reach first page, you get order. Fiverr is still favoring new gig. Yes, they are favoring new gig, but that gig must have 100% pass mark. That's just it. You cannot change your PC, but you can do what? You can get your virtual machine, watch that second video, watch the videos on the algorithm limitation virtual machine on my YouTube page. It is true. First one is about general discussion on what is shadow ban. Second one is the virtual machine deployment. And this is the third aspect, which people have been testing me about the connection. How is it going to happen? Now, get a new SIM. All those old Fiverr accounts, you don't need it again. Except those ones that maybe they are level 2, they are still giving you money. But let me tell you the fact, they have been shadow banned. If they are not shadow banned, the result will be times 10 of what you are currently getting. I have proof for that. It's a lot of research, extensive and comprehensive research. I have tested it now, not even like 5 accounts, 7 accounts. Once it pass 100 pass mark, forget about you are not getting order. Now, this is now what is going to happen. Get a new SIM. Forget about that. Even you don't need foreign accounts. You don't need foreign accounts. But if you still have interest in having that foreign account, there is no, even currently now I'm using Nigeria account mostly. Mostly I'm using it. But if you still want to use foreign account, it is possible. What do you need to know? Now, you need to be very, very careful of connection, because most of you guys, you are in an office whereby you have you are helping people to connect to their PC, your fellow freelancer. First thing you need to do today, as you are watching this video, is to go and change your hotspot password. Because because the new SIM you are getting, the connection and your one virtual machine will be meant for that one account. You cannot on that connection for any Fiverr again. You cannot at all. You cannot. And in one way or the other, if you don't change the hotspot, maybe someone has already been connected. If such person use it for Fiverr, maybe you are not aware that your current Fiverr account has already been contaminated. Just know that you won't get the result. That's why some of you complain, oh, Skillionaire, I did this, I did it as you said I did it. But you don't know where some problems are coming in. Now, what you need to do is that change your password, hotspot password. That's number one thing. Number two, watch the video on virtual machine. Even if you have 4 people that want to be using that PC with you, or 5 people, you can clone that virtual machine. I explain everything. You can clone it. When you clone it, it is individual. But it is very, very advisable. Don't have more than two to three. Even you will not enjoy the PC if they are more than 4 or 5, because it will be getting slow. Now, your that sim, anytime you want to work on that Fiverr, this is the rules. Don't on data for anybody, and don't let them on data for you concerning Fiverr, especially when it comes to that virtual machine. Don't do that. It is only that sim you will do data on. Anytime you want to work on that Fiverr, you will be using that sim. You remove, if you don't have two phones, if it is one phone, remove all your previous sim from that phone whenever you want to do anything that regards that Fiverr. I don't want you to make any mistake, because we'll be using USB tethering now, but I don't want you to make any silly mistake at all. Remove it. Put that sim inside. There are two ways you can be using it. You can be using it with hotspot, and you can be using it with USB tethering. But to me, USB tethering is safe because it is only your PC that can connect to it. And if you are a kind that you have a fellow freelancer you want to help, tell them to clone that virtual machine, or on their PC, let them have virtual machine. Let them go and get a new SIM. When they get a new SIM, the only help you can do for them is that maybe they don't have phone. Remove that your previous SIM, and even that SIM that you want to be using for your own Fiverr account data connection. Remove everything. Give him or her the phone. Let him or her put his own SIM, new SIM with data connection, and he can use USB tethering to his own PC and start working. That's what you can do. Don't on data for them. Don't let them on data for you. Now, this is now where the problem comes from. If you are now using that one SIM, you can make use of hotspots, or you can make use of your USB tethering. But if you have two phones, you have the opportunity to have two phones. All those office PC, all this office data, condemn them. They are not useful again. If you want to help someone, tell him to go and get a new SIM, subscribe 1 gig or 2 gig for you. Don't on that data. All your previous SIM, you can on the data, but that special SIM, let us be calling it special SIM. Now, this is what you now need to do. If you have one phone, you don't have much problem. All you need to do is that anytime you want to work, you insert your SIM into that phone. You on your connection. Automatically, if you on hotspot, your normal PC will pick it, and your virtual machine will also pick it. For instance, now, this is my virtual machine here. If I try to run this virtual machine now, let me start it. If I try to run it now, this is what is going to happen. You will notice that this connection here on my PC here, it is also the one that will be on that virtual machine, because it is direct hotspot. That is why it is dangerous. On your normal PC that you have all those Fiverr cards, delete them. If they are not performing, they are not giving you satisfactory results, just make sure you delete everything. That's just the first thing. This one will not load. Yes, I'm going to explain, because I've already changed it to USB tethering. I've permanent it. I will explain. Just make sure you follow all these rules. Now, your virtual machine, you have it already. You have it already now. If you have one phone, you don't have problem. Remove that two SIM. Insert that special SIM on your hotspot. Automatically, your PC will pick it. Your virtual machine will pick it. Make sure any activities involving Fiverr is not open at that moment, or you delete every Fiverr account if they are not performing. But I know 90% of you, it is not performing, so delete it. Don't worry about it. You are starting afresh, and you are starting to have a better result. Now, this is what you need to do now. You now need to come here. This is your virtual machine here. Your own here. It is here like this. You now click on settings. You need to click on settings. Immediately you click on settings. Now, this is what we want to do. See general system, everything here. You now click on your network. Now, I want to explain something. Because you have not done this before, on your network, this is bridge adapter. This is what you will see. You will see NAT. You will firstly see NAT. You will firstly see what? You firstly see NAT. This is what you will see. NAT means it is for your hotspot connection. But for you, if you want to be using USB Tetris so that maybe one way or the other, and now let me add this before I proceed. That Fiverr on your phone, you know your phone will also be using hotspot connection, the data connection if you input that SIM. And there is one Fiverr on that phone. And let me tell you something, Fiverr will be running in background, but you will not know. Yes, it will not know. The best is that uninstall that Fiverr app before at all you put the SIM into that phone for the first time. Uninstall anything related to Fiverr on both PC or on phone, or you get a new phone, second phone, or you get all this Wi-Fi, all this small Wi-Fi. You get it, and don't connect your phone that has that Fiverr. You know it is already contaminated. Don't connect it to that new phone hotspot or that new all those small Wi-Fi. Now, immediately you see that this is not. This is what you will see. For you that you want to be using USB Tetris, it is in two ways. If you are using one phone, you can use it. If you are using second phone or small Wi-Fi, you can use it. If you now change this thing to bridge adapter, what you are telling your virtual machine is that you don't pick hotspot connection, be picking the USB Tetris, which means if you are using one phone, immediately you insert that SIM into that phone, you now input your, you connect the phone to your PC. It will pop up like, do you want it to access file? You go to your settings on your network or your phone. You see something like Tetris, USB Tetris, on it, activate it. It will show it because you have already connected the phone to that your PC with your cable. It will show, or even if it is Wi-Fi, it is going to show. That is what you are telling. Choosing bridge adapter means you are telling the virtual machine, don't connect to the hotspot connection that come to this PC, only the USB Tetris. Just make sure you are very careful of what I've been explaining. Now, this is my own Wi-Fi. You cannot see it. I want to connect it. You see something here now? Bridge adapter, Intel R. You see something here? Intel R dual band wireless. Immediately you connect it like this. You see that my PC notify me. This is now what is going to happen. Immediately, this is what you need to understand. On your PC, once the USB Tetris is connected, you will notice that even on your PC, normal PC, the network signal, it will go. Something like laptop with cable will appear. Don't worry, we are coming back to that. Don't worry. Now, this is in as much, once it now happens, that USB Tetris is now available for your virtual machine. So what you need to do here is that after clicking this bridge adapter, you click on OK, but it's not done. You now need to come back here again, come to settings again, click on network again, and you see something here. On this Intel Arc dual band base, band wireless, you click it, you now change it to remote NDS. Make sure you change it to remote NDS. You click on OK. Immediately you click on OK like this, you can now run your virtual machine to start anything that relates to your Fiverr. Now, this is a question. You're supposed to ask me that, okay, let's say I want to be working on my normal PC and I want to be working on this virtual machine. What is going to happen about the connection? Because immediately you connect with your USB Tetris, it shows on that your normal PC like USB Tetris is connected. Now, for you to separate everything perfectly, on this virtual machine, we have already separated like you virtual machine, don't pick anything like hotspot connection that comes to this PC, only the USB Tetris. That is when you need to do something. You now need to go and separate everything perfectly. You now need to, you have already separated the one on virtual machine to choose USB Tetris. You now need to go and instruct your normal PC to like my normal PC. Make sure you don't pick USB Tetris. Be picking hotspot connection. But my virtual machine, be picking USB tethering. You have separated it. If you want separated, if you connect with USB tethering, you don't on your hotspot, that means your virtual machine only will be connected to the internet. Your PC will not connect to that internet because you have separated, and it is very safe like that. So if you are using true phone and you still have something to be doing on your normal PC, you will just know that when you on your hotspot connection like this, your normal PC will be picking the hotspot connection. Even if you forget some things at times, your virtual machine will not pick it. And for you that you are using one SIM, you may not, for you that you are using one phone or one source of connection, you might not, you might not need it. You can see that it shows here, it shows like USB tethering is shown here. If we did not change it to that bridge and choose that to remote NDIS, you will see the normal PC hotspot connection here. Now, this is now what I want to explain to you guys now. For you that you are using one source of connection, maybe one phone, don't do it, because if you do it, your PC will not connect again. It's not going to connect. Though you can add it back again, you can do and undo that process. Your PC will not connect again, but your virtual machine will be connected. But let's say you are smart. Maybe you have removed all Fiverr, but the essence of that new SIM is that it is only that one Fiverr account, that special SIM connection. It should be for one Fiverr account. Don't use it. Even opening Fiverr buying account, don't use it for it. Even just go to fiverr.com, don't use it for it. Only anything on this virtual machine that regards your own Fiverr account, it is what you should be using that USB tethering data connection of that special SIM for. That is just the fact. Now, you can see that my virtual machine is deployed already, and is not going to pick my hotspot connection. It is only going to be picking my USB tethering connection of my special SIM. Now, I want you to understand something now. Now, we want to separate it perfectly so that your PC will be picking only the hotspot connection. Your virtual machine will be picking USB tethering. Now, you now need to come on your window, you press something called window R. That is what you press here. You see something here. On your normal PC, let me show you on your normal PC here. This is my normal PC. I want to minimize this one. Now, on your normal PC now, you now press window R. Immediately you press window R, something will pop up. And that thing that pop up, you now need to press something called ncpa.cpl. Let me call it again. Small letter, everything will be small letter. N for nose. CPA dot CPL. NCPA dot full stop. Yes, dot is also full stop. You know that. NCPA dot CPL. You now click on OK. You click on OK like this. Immediately you click on OK like this. You make sure your USB tethering is already connected so that you can do it. You now see Bluetooth network connection. You see them here. Now look for the Ethernet with remote NDIS based internet. You can see it. There are two. One is VirtualBox host Ethernet. Another one is Ethernet 2, depending on what it shows on your PC. Now, right click on that Ethernet 2 with remote NDIS and click on properties. Immediately you click on properties, you are now going to go and untick two things. First one, untick Internet Protocol version 4, TCP IPv4, untick it. And you now untick Internet Protocol version 6, TCP IPv6, untick. That is two things. Internet IPv4 and IPv6. That is two things. You now click on OK. Immediately you click on OK, it shows that, are you sure you want to disable these features? Immediately you click on yes. Immediately you click on yes, check your PC. You will notice that everything has been separated. Your PC, if you are using two data connection source. One already contaminated one, and second one for the special SIM so that you can use it for tethering. Your PC will be picking the internet connections of the hotspot, the one that is already contaminated, and your virtual machine will only be picking the USB tethering for the specializing. Just make sure you are very careful. You don't make mistake. For you, I know some people you are still stubborn. Yes, you still have that already contaminated Fiverr account. You don't want to lose them. Maybe at times they still give you $50 within 6 weeks. You don't want to lose them. Don't make the mistake of using that special SIM as source of data connection for your normal PC, because immediately you do that, Fiverr algorithm will know, Fiverr system will know, everything will be linked again. Like they will say, oh, and this account seems, so you guys, you are very smart, but we have catch you. You have the knowing the account, you will start again. Because this algorithm limitation is a killer, is a cancer. Let me call it that name. Is a cancer on the long run, because it's going to it's not going to let you enjoy your life. Account that is algorithm limited, that is making like two other, believe me, it is supposed to be making like 20 other, 30. Even the impression is supposed to be going up without you doing anything on it. The impression is supposed to be going with just little promotion. The impression is supposed to be going far. It's not supposed to stop. When your impression stop somewhere, that means you're having a problem. Maybe you stop at 350, it go to 370, it comes to 320, it's not moving forward. You are in a problem. It is algorithm limitation. If you made that mistake and it happens that the special SIM supply connection to any contaminated Fiverr account, either from your own PC, either from people you are on a connection from, there is a problem. I want you to understand everything very well and make use of it. Now, guys, we have separated everything. And for you that you are using one SIM, you can still tick that IPv4, IPv6 back again, so that your PC can, normal PC can still benefit from that USB tethering. It can benefit from it, but separate it, because I know there will be a lot of Fiverr account on your PC. Just make sure you understand everything. We shall all meet at the top. See you on the next one.